So today we're going to be looking at Counter-Strike Global Offensive running on the 1135G7. Now this SoC is of course the i5, so it is a quad-core 8-thread CPU, 80 execution units on the GPU, and I have it currently set to 20 watts of power instead of the default 15 that this laptop came with. In terms of the graphics settings, I have them set to what I consider to be competitive settings, so a lot of the things set to low. Games like Counter-Strike Global Offensive and Valorant and stuff like that, really a lot of the graphics settings you could just turn off because you're going to get a more playable experience that way. Now jumping on right into the game, we can see here that the performance is okay. It's not as good as what I would want out of this, honestly. I think 1080p is really pushing it on here, even at these very low settings. It's still not giving us quite enough performance for me to be happy, at least. I would probably drop this down to 720p if you can stomach the resolution drop. If you can't, well, I mean, this is really going to be as good as you can get. Again, if you get a laptop with faster RAM than this, you know, LPDDR4X would provide a small performance jump, but I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference. Overall, I have to say the game has been creeping up over the years in terms of how demanding it is. It did not used to run this bad on integrated graphics, but over the years, the updates have kind of just pushed things over the edge. So it's one of those things where it's not as easy as it used to be, where it's just like it would run on it. Still, we're talking about some of the slowest iGPU performance you can get in the modern market. So really, you don't need much more powerful than this to start to get a pretty great experience. I'm sure if we had the 94 or rather 96 execution unit version of this iGPU, it might actually push us over the edge where we will have a consistently good 60 frames per second experience. But overall, I would say that this is really bordering on what your definition of playable is. So really, it's up to you to decide whether or not you think that this would be a playable experience.
Terrorists win.
Guys, I tell you, we kill them all! Look out! Grenade! Only one man left. Go, go, go! Need help! They're down to 2.